We've made it to segment number 89 of our Breezy 5-in-1 special. It is the 2020 edition, and we're going to be playing Jeopardy on the Nintendo Wii U. This will also count as Game 3 of my redemption. This will be a redemption of Game 3 of my original run, in which I won $65,400 so far. Let's go win some more, shall we? Let me have a seat right here on my chair.
This is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3, and now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. Scary words.
Ooh.
How about them tigers?
How about them?
Brutus. Presidential campaigns. Their first #1 pop hit. And cats. Player 1, he penned the immortal line, "The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves."
Who is William Shakespeare?
It's Player 1. Yep. In this 13th century work, Brutus is described as suffering in the lowest pit of hell.
What is Dante's Inferno?
Okay, Player 1. Yes. This Greek biographer of parallel lives suggested Brutus was Julius Caesar's illegitimate son.
Greek biographer of parallel
Let's
lives.
hear it, Player 1.
Who is Virgil? Who is Plutarch?
That's correct.
Alright.
Brutus joined a conspiracy to assassinate Julius Caesar that was led by this man. Player 1.
Who is Mark Cassius? Who is Cassius?
Yeah.
Right.
During the Roman Civil War, Brutus sided with this man, but was later pardoned by Julius Caesar. Oops. Let's hear it, Player 1.
Who is Pompey?
Yes.
You picked the right one.
Select
Cats
one.
for 200.
The fact that a cat can land upon its feet without injury gave rise to the myth that cats have this many lives.
What is 9?
Let's hear it, Player 1. Korat. Player 1. The Korat breed from Thailand is usually this color of some Olympic medals.
What is
Player 1?
silver?
Right. The mass killing of cats in the 14th century helped spread this disease carried by rat fleas.
What is...
Let's hear it, Player 1.
What is the bubonic plague?
That is correct. Short-haired cats were derived from the Khafre cat, which was domesticated by this ancient civilization.
What's Egypt?
It's Player 1. All right. This Asian-named cat is produced by mating Siamese and longhairs, and then selectively breeding them.
What is a Himalayan?
It's player one. Select again.
How about them Tigers? 200.
This tiger is the great spokes cat for Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
Who is Tony the Tiger?
Okay, player one. Yes. So, all right, here with the clue is Jimmy.
The South China tiger has these features spaced farther apart than other species do. On each individual tiger, they're unique, like fingerprints.
Player one.
What are stripes? Or is it claws? I'll say what are stripes? Or claws.
No.
No, it's stripes. Dang it.
Anyone else? Player two.
Aww.
Any other takers? Okay, player three. That's right. Way to go. Player three, you're in command of the board as we continue, right? Tiger is the second rank in this organization for young boys.
What are the Cub Scouts or Boy Scouts?
Okay, player one.
Cub Scouts.
Right. Well, tigers are the largest cats, and the tiger named for this Russian region is the largest tiger.
What is Siberia?
Let's hear it, player one. That is correct. You answer the Daily Double. You are in the lead with that answer. The largest population of wild tigers is found in this Asian country on about 30 wildlife reserves.
What is India?
Congratulations, you're still in first, player. You get to pick a campaign slogan in 1964 said, all the way with these three letters.
What are LBJ?
Okay, player one.
Yeah.
I pledge myself to a new deal for the American people, he said in accepting his 1932 nomination.
Who is Franklin Delano Roosevelt?
Okay, player one. Yes. The 1976 ticket of Jimmy Carter and this running mate was dubbed Fritz and Grits.
Who is Walter Mondale?
Yes, player one. That's it. In 1916, he campaigned under the slogan, he kept us out of war.
Who is Woodrow Wilson?
Yes, player one. Correct. The Whigs used a log cabin as a symbol in his 1840 campaign.
Who
Let's hear it, player one.
is Martin Van Buren?
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Here's what we were looking for. William Henry Harrison.
Oh.
Player one, back to you. Bibliophobia. A fear of these might hurt you if you want to continue your studies.
What are books?
Let's hear it, player one. That is correct. Please, if you suffer from heliophobia, a fear of this, you might be a vampire.
What is blood?
Yes, player one.
No? Then what is the sun?
Good. If you have pluviophobia, the fear of this weather condition, we probably won't find you singing in it.
What is the rain?
Player one. Good. If you've got dendrophobia, a fear of these, we suggest not climbing any.
What are stairs?
Okay, player one.
Or ladders?
No. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's what we were looking for. Trees.
Oh.
Select again. If you have stygiophobia derived from the river Styx, you have a fear of this, so act right.
What is hell?
Let's hear it, Player 1. Yep. Player 1. Every breath you take, 1983.
Who are the police?
Yes, Player 1. Hey, you're right. Player 1. Sunshine on My Shoulders, 1974. Let's hear it, Player 1.
Who is John Denver?
You Sunshine Superman, 1966. Okay, Player 1.
Who is Buffalo Springfield? Or is it Donovan? No, let's say Donovan.
All right. So, Ms. Jackson, 2001.
Who are Outcasts?
Player 1. Right you are. And now the $1,000 clue. Owner of a Lonely Heart, 1984. Let's hear it, Player 1.
Owner of a Lonely Heart. I believe that's the yes.
That's correct.
$19,800 at the end of the Jeopardy round.
Is going first with the double Jeopardy. Stop. And we have two different categories. U.S. museums, animals, TV producers, assassin and victim. Right on, soldier. And say it in Spanish. Where do we begin, Player 2? You can get customized Gree bags at the historic Voodoo Museum on Dumaine Street in this city.
What is New Orleans?
Player 1? You got it. Player 1. As this society has a long history, maps were the theme of a major 2007 exhibit at its museum, Explorers Hall.
What is the National
Player
Geographic
1?
Society?
Good for you. You can ham it up at a museum in this Virginia town. It houses a ham cured in 1902. Player 1?
What is Smithfield?
That's it. You. Excellent. The first of the two daily double. You are in the lead right now. Elite, okay, here's the clue. The U.S. Space and Rocket Center in this Alabama city contains a vast collection of rockets and space memorabilia.
It's gotta be Huntsville, so that's what I'm going with.
That puts you even further ahead. We're an arm of the Simon Wiesenthal Center, the LA Museum of this, teaches about bigotry, racism, and the Holocaust. Yes, Player 1?
What is anti-Semitism?
No.
No.
Any other takers? Here's the correct response. Tolerance.
Alright.
Player 1, choose. The laughing type of this dog-like carnivore is a predator of big game, but also scavenges for food. Player 1?
It's gotta be the hyena.
Yes. Player 1? The Snyders is among the smallest types of this eel, known for sharp teeth and attacks on divers.
What is a moray eel?
Okay, Player 1? That's correct. Player 1. The caracal is a wild type of this household pet that roams over Africa and the Middle East. It's Player 1.
What is a cat?
That's it. Player 1. What else is new? But that the new is also called this, from Dutch words.
What is an antelope?
Okay, Player 1.
Or wildebeest?
Good for you. Player
Its
one. German name is Nilpferd, Nile horse. It's player one.
What is a hippopotamus?
Good. You get to pick Marcus Junius Brutus et al., 44 BC. Let's hear it, player one.
Who is Julius Caesar?
Good. You at James Earl Ray, 1968.
Who is
Yes,
Martin
player
Luther
one.
King Jr.?
Right. Lignatum Godse, 1948. Yes, player one.
Who is Mohandas Gandhi?
Right you are. Leon Czolgosz, 1901. It's player one.
Who is William McKinley? Or is it Nicholas II? No, it's not. It's not Franz Ferdinand. Nicholas II or William McKinley? Let's go with Nicholas II.
Sorry.
No, it's William McKinley.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess? We're talking about William McKinley. Player one. Yigal Amir, 1995. Player one.
No.
Who is Anwar Sadat?
Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else?
Oh.
The correct response is Yitzhak Rabin.
Yitzhak Rabin. All right.
Player one, back to you for our. The Bureau of Land Management can help you adopt one of these wild donkeys.
What is a burro?
Player one. That's right. There you go. You, as well as manly or virile, this word can mean sledgehammer.
What is macho?
It's player one. Right you are. Whether after Cuba or not, it simply means free.
What is siempre?
Yes, player one.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, man.
Anyone else?
I forgot.
Let's hear it, player three.
Oh.
Anyone else care to try to come up with the correct response? Let's hear it, player two. That's correct. Good. Back on the plus side. Player two, starts. Okay. The second daily double. You're in second now, but with an opportunity to catch up a bit. Player two. All right, here's your clue. This can mean taste or flavor. Con mucho this means with great pleasure. No, sorry. Here's the correct response. Gusto. Select again. A student at Sandhurst, he later served in British military intelligence before creating his British super spy.
Who is Benedict Arnold?
Player one.
No. Who is Ian Fleming?
Good. Player one. This author of Starship Troopers was a graduate of the U.S. Naval Academy. Okay, player one.
Who is Robert Heinlein?
Correct. Player one. Lew Wallace served as a major general in this war before penning Ben-Hur. Yes, player one.
I believe it was the Korean War.
No. Any other takers? Here's the response we were looking for. The Civil War. Player 1. Edward Gibbon was a captain in the Hampshire Grenadiers before writing The Decline and Fall of this empire.
What is the Roman Empire?
Okay, Player 1. You are correct. This Grecian fought at Salamis and Marathon. His 70 plays include The Oresteia and Prometheus Bound. It's Player 1.
Who is Aeschylus?
You are correct. Player Here's Sarah to start us off.
In Spanish spelling, this mark above the N indicates that rather than una, the word should be pronounced uña.
What is a tilde?
Yes, Player 1. Good for you. Player 1. The Fairmont in this city's Nob Hill was the exterior used for Aaron Spelling's Hotel TV series.
What is San Francisco?
It's Player 1. That is correct. So, David Chase created this HBO series and wrote many of its episodes, like Mr. Ruggiero's Neighborhood.
What is The Sopranos?
It's Player 1. Yes. He moved from Melrose Place to the East Coast for Central Park West and Sex and the City. Yes, Player 1.
Who is Darren Star?
Good. In 2003, this Survivor head honcho began conducting a search to give Donald Trump an apprentice.
Who is Mark Burnett?
Yes, Player 1. Yes. Now let's take a look at that $2,000 clue, shall we? He probably has another 6 or 7 Law and Order offshoots on his desk just waiting for network slots. It's Player 1.
Who is Dick Wolf?
Only two of you will be going on to Final Jeopardy. Sorry, Player 3. Final Jeopardy is still to come, and here's the category. Word history. You need to select your wager. Let's take a look at that Final Jeopardy clue right now. This term for a deadly substance may derive from the name of a love goddess. And your response?
You picked what is Venom.
How much do you have
Yep.
in total with that?
Double your 500 to 1,000.
Did you come up with the correct response?
I also picked what is Venom.
With that correct response, you will gain.
So we'll put $100,000 in the Breezy 5-1 bank. I've come back to redeem myself. And now we've won $165,400 in 3 games. There's still more fun and games to come right after this break. Stay with us.